Tonight, from SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California, it's a special prime time.
With fall around the corner, football is back, America, and we're underway on EA Sports.
This taken in at the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense.
They will be led out by their dual-threat quarterback, the veteran from Clemson. It's Deshaun Watson.
And he's exactly the man you want in control of your offense. Excellent arm, good zip on the ball, not afraid to use his legs when he needs to. And when he's excelled at doing is making plays when the first read isn't available or when the pressure's about to get to him.
And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. Back to throw, Watson. Throw left side complete. That's Carroll. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. He finds his man, complete. That's Carroll. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. 47 yards on the punt that time, just 1 yard on the return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. So here's the Charger offense making their way out. And we get a glance here at their leader, the man who will be calling the plays under center.
And this could be a whole lot of fun because if his game plan goes into effect early, we're going to see some shots downfield, aren't we? What did he talk to us about? Stretching the field. Wants to open things up for not just his receivers, but for anything underneath.
Well, that was the theme, the front page. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Like a freight train off the edge, Calais Campbell with a sack. 2nd and 14. It's a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down. They'll set up a throw. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
43 yards on the punt, 7-yard return, and the Browns will take over 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. Now Watson. And that's incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
Watson's throw into the hands here of Hardman.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Watson on 1st down. Throw right side going to be caught by Hardman. Broke through some contacts, but unable to reach the 40. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. From the gun, here's Watson. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing.
Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29.
Behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 15. Watson going to keep it again.
And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Watson. Over the middle, complete. That's Hines. That's going to bring up 4th down. Only a gain of 2 there.
We can make this one pretty simple. Walked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
So a good kick there. They put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defense is awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the turn.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow. Not the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
The Charger drive about to get going. They went 3 and out on their first drive of the new season. Not an ideal beginning as they start drive number 2, 1st and 10. Out left, he's got it to Everett. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line.
A couple of extra defensive backs in the ball game here on 3rd and 6.
Looking to throw.
He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all.
Micah Parsons, the linebacker, in on the tackle. Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down.
And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. It looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on 3rd down. Back to throw here. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Calais Campbell able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed in this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game. I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. It'll be a 39-yard punt, 4 on the return, and possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started.
And they'll begin by running the option.
Into the secondary, past the 40. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. From the 50, it's Watson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Watson now to throw. He's got his man, that's Hardman.
And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter. From the 27, Watson. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there. The Browns on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Here's Watson. Out to his left. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it and picked up by the Chargers. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused, because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
Second down and 7.
A handoff left, McCaffrey. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. After the interception, here's Watson.
Throw left side, there's Schwartz with it.
And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. On second down, it's Carroll looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. And for the second time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. He hit his first. Now this one from 48 yards away. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And they're able to double their lead in this first half. It's 6-0. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense, because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Out come the Charger drive about to get going. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Second down and right back to McCaffrey.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9. He'll look to throw. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away.
Hardman on the return.
A good return there, 17 yards. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10.
Ready to take over again on offense. Out comes Cleveland.
And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
4 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 3rd down. To throw is Watson. He'll buy some time right. He's got the 1st down here inside the 30, and all the way down to the 25-yard line. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining.
We remind you that coming up at the half, we'll hand things off to Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have scores from earlier today, plus a look ahead as well, so you won't want to miss that. A lot going on here in Week 1. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. And the Browns are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. A kicker fest so far, all points via field goals. They're hoping to change that right here.
And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Khalil Mack, his 2nd sack of the night. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. 2nd down and goal. Watson dancing to his left. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal.
Out of the gun, Watson. He's got Njoku over the middle. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So now the field goal unit trots out there for the 3rd time tonight. It's a 39-yard attempt, right hash. Tucker's kick is good. And that will make our score 9-0. So that one is his 3rd of the game. Now, if you're wondering, that's only halfway to his career high, as he once had 6 field goals.
Brandon, 6? Let's hope we don't get that again, please. Can we see a few touchdowns here and there?
That'd be nice.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going.
And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range.
And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
2nd and 3.
And that is caught. It's Davis. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Man open, that's Jamar Chase, complete.
So we have reached halftime here in the Thursday night opener as we send you to Orlando to check in. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
And the half will begin with a touchback.
The Charger drive about to get going.
And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
And it's intercepted.
Picked off by Grant Delpit.
And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
So on the big tight end, holding.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line.
They get the penalty yardage back plus a yard, 6-yard gain, and it's 2nd and 9.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. You'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
An extra defensive back on the field for the Chargers now on 3rd down. Here's Watson. On the slant, he's got Hardman. And he is going to have a Browns 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. A shotgun snap for Watson. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. A great effort there. There to make the grab. And the Browns are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. And now, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed, and I think they're going to take an extra long look at this one. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes can prove risky. There it worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This fielded right at the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Charger drive about to get going. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. He'll drop it off to McCaffrey. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
This is McCaffrey on the give. Calais Campbell on the stop.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a 1st down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big-time play.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. And he'll take this one down to the 36. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. They're going to look to throw. And he's caught on his sideline, but he's not going to have a 1st down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there. That brings up 4th. And this one is no good. He missed it. And this score will stay right where it is.
Hey, listen, now no kick from 50-plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. You'd think ideal conditions.
Yeah, and it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expecting him to make it. Over the years, my theory is very simple.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. It'll only be a loss of a couple, but the pressure gets home on first down. On second down now. It's Carroll, and he'll get it down to the 47 here. So from second and long, now we go to third and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in four-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
On first down, Watson. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down. Another try after the first down sack. Watson. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down. They do get 9, but it leads to fourth down. So they'll turn to the kicker again. He's been a busy man thus far. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he missed it. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down. Now a give, right side McCaffrey. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Picked off by John Johnson. And the Browns are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is third down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
The Browns drive about to get started. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
They'll keep it on the ground. Carroll. And, he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. Defense. They're down here in the fourth, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration. Not a good play.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Carroll, and he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Here's Watson to run with it. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27.
It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
Well, he's had success running the football in this one. Yeah, that's undeniable, but that time the defense was on to him.
And partner, I think the more you see a play like this, the more they're able to diagnose it quicker and easier for them to defend it. I think you have to dress it up a little bit and show maybe some different formations and looks.
The Browns on third down. They're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This is 3rd and 8.
Again, Watson to keep it.
And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. Give him 5 on the QB run, but it's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's Johnny Hekker now as he'll kick it away for the second time. Great coverage there, holds him to a 2-yard return following a 50-yard punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles.
And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience.
A throw left side to start the drive is complete. That catch good for only a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. That throw good for only a couple and brings up 3rd down. They'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Davis.
And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Again, he'll drop to throw. They'll find Everett there, complete. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They tackle him almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Back to throw again.
Open man is Chase, complete.
Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
They'll look to throw again. Over the middle to Beckham. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask.
Defense.
So give him the yardage on the completion and also tack on 15 more.
If you give that hand up there, you've got to let go immediately or just not close the hand at all. He didn't, gave it a tug, and that was easy for the officials to see.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Got a man right side, it's McCaffrey. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
2nd down and 3, ball on the 7.
And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down.
And they have just not been able to block him at all throughout this game. Seems like every other play, he's doing something in the backfield. Already got 2 sacks. And now here's a tackle behind the line.
And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Calais
Campbell bringing the pressure yet again. That's his third sack here tonight. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Nyheim Hines, his first carry. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Watson, he's going to do it himself. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
So possession goes over here on the punt, and out will come the offense as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1, because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. These fans just kind of beside themselves right now. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
The key to any screen play is all in the deception. And that means everyone on the offensive side of the ball. But someone gave it up because that one wasn't very well concealed. And the defense able to rally to him and hold him for just a short gain.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Denzel Ward. For this defense, CD, that's kind of the icing on the cake here as we get to the end of this one.
And didn't you feel that they weren't just going into total prevent there? You know, they had the lead, and sometimes you fall back and you lose your aggressiveness. Not in this case. They were still making a play on the football, and look how that one turned out. They may have salted this one away.
On 2nd down, right back to Hines. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up. Well, my friend, for the players, it's good for them to get that first game under their belts. For you and I, that first Thursday night game, also good for us to get that under our belts, wasn't it?
It was no longer preseason. We were into the regular season, the first game of the year. And, you know, all eyes were watching this one. Everyone was excited that football was back.
And it's just special. You could just feel it. It's so good to have the pigskin back out there. It'll be crisp fall weather before we know it.
You got that right, but I love the build-up to it, right? All day long anticipating it, and then we got here and we saw a game, the first game of the year. Let's keep going.
So for the Browns, they start the season with a great win on the road here in the Thursday opener. And now they'll have a few extra days here before they face Cincinnati next week. Meanwhile, for the Chargers, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to KC to take on the Chiefs. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
today. From SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California, it's Week 2 of the NFL on EA Sports.
The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead. And we're off in Week 2. Taken at the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. So here come the Chiefs for their opening drive. They'll be led out by their quarterback, a product of NC State. It's Jacoby Brissett.
Spent the early years of his career bouncing between starter and backup as needed. And played well, but never had a team fully commit to him as their guy. He does retain the toolbox that made him projectable as a starter. Big, strong player with a powerful arm, deceptively mobile, and tough to tackle. The best part about his game, leadership and being a great teammate.
They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Brissett. Open man is the tight end, Noah Gray. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Brissett sets to throw it. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Here's the Chiefs punter now. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad. So here's the Charger offense making their way out. And they'll be let out by the man running the show, Charles, their quarterback.
And he comes off a tough opening matchup. Threw way too many interceptions in that game. Definitely not the way you want to kick off a new season. So he said to himself, I've got to throw that game out. I'm going to get a fresh start right here in Week 2.
A throw left side to start out. That's complete. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. And we see the emphasis early here. Get your star receiver involved, able to do it successfully.
Not a bad start to begin with, that's for sure. And to me, this play says our guy is better than your guys. Because, you know, a player of his stature, he won't just be single covered all game long. It's going to involve multiple people. And right away, they told the other team, guess what? He's just better.
And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football. But that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage. Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. He'll look to throw. It's caught. Beckham. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
But give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that guy can be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and it picked up a first down for him, too.
And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. A handoff, McCaffrey running right. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Now this one complete on the slant route. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. On 2nd down, McCaffrey looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know. Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it. 2nd and 9. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he fires one incomplete. They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down. Back to throw here. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
Now whistles, and we've got a man down. A man down here following the kickoff. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
On 3rd down, Brissett, and able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Well, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
A gain of 6 there on 1st. Three 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
Play action now, Brissett. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. 3rd and 1, here's Brissett. To the right side, it's Kelsey.
And he will have a Chiefs first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
From the red zone now, Brissett.
Another pass into the reliable hands of Kelsey. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. 2nd and goal from the 1. Now Brissett. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. Credit the sack to Joey Bosa. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? He's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. A great play there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Chiefs have taken the lead.
Extra point by Butker is on target.
And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. The Chargers on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. They'll look to throw here. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 4th down. On is the Chargers punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. It'll be a net of 39, 41-yard punt, 2 on the return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender down.
Here's Brissett. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Oh, that was a pretty route right there because it's all about finding a window on a route like that. He lined up on his left, ran the deep in route over the middle, and the ball was right where it needed to be. Really good trust between quarterback and receiver. Really good completion.
Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end.
A gain of 6 there on 1st.
And Brandon, as you know, sometimes it's a lot tougher to run with these tight ends nowadays in the NFL. They're just bigger wide receivers. He lined up on the left side of the formation, ran a drag route across the field, and tried to work his way open. He was able to make the catch, but the defenders were there and couldn't do a whole lot with it afterwards.
The Chiefs on 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4.
Gets this into the hands of Gray, the tight end. And he will have a Chiefs first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll throw again. Brissett
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Jones. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Julio Jones. His second touchdown on the season. And the Chiefs add on to their lead. Butker on for the PAT. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it's capped off with a Kansas City touchdown. Fielded just outside the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Charger drive about to get going. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. The drive starts with a completion left side. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
That's a love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's 2nd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. Back to throw. And probably the wise decision there. No one open, he just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. And Boswell's kick is good. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Here he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. And he's been good. 2 first-half touchdown passes, no interceptions so far.
Does a lot for your confidence, does a great deal for your team, gives them a lead, and they're feeling really good about how they're playing. I think he expects to throw at least another one.
I was going to say, now he wants the first-half hat trick, doesn't he?
Oh, without a doubt. Go ahead and fling him on the field, folks. He wants that type of celebration.
He's going to find his tight end, Gray, complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. From the 41, Brissett. He'll go underneath with it. That's complete to his running back. Brissett again. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Now a handoff as they run left side. And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. They'll throw now on the final play. This complete to Jones.
And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Chiefs on top. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA. There you have it. Halftime quickly over. Third quarter, here we go. The Chargers going to get the football first here in this second half, and they trail as we get back underway. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. That's going to be complete to his tight end, Everett. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run with McCaffrey. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down. And I think the ball's out, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. But he has been a workhorse for them in this game, and ball security hasn't been an issue until that point.
Yeah, and let's face it, when he's going to carry the ball that many times, he becomes more and more of a target for the defense, knowing that he's going to be the primary guy. They'll just send more and more players towards him, trying to make sure they knock the ball free.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's 2nd down.
Well, listen, when you've got the lead, there's absolutely no sense trying to fit a ball in where you shouldn't. You can see the coaching in his head taking place on that play because he saw he had a receiver in the area. They just put it well over his head, out of harm's way.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. And on 3rd and 8, defensively, they're going to beef up the secondary. 6 defensive backs. Brissett. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Chargers will be backed up deep to begin their drive as they take over 1st and 10. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he takes us across the 15 to the 17. 2nd and 6. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20. They'll drop to throw. Working the middle here. That's complete to Everett, the tight end. And he is going to have the Chargers first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Throw left side, complete to Chase. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. He'll look to throw. On the slant, he's got Davis.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
from the shotgun to McCaffrey. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39.
2nd and 11 now.
Looking to throw.
He will find his man Chase complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs at the 48-yard line. Here's McCaffrey, and they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Got a man open. It's Chase.
And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. And that is no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Down here in the 3rd quarter, obviously that's one they could have used.
Yeah, and one of my favorite special teams coaches in the NFL told me what separates the kickers in the NFL versus the ones who are not is not the misses. It's the 2nd miss in a row. Best kickers in the league, they don't miss 2 in a row. He's got to get his head back together in case he gets another shot.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Brissett. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. That's sacked by Khalil Mack. Going to give this time to the tailback. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on 3rd down. From the gun, here's Brissett. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down.
Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood.
It's the Chiefs with the lead and the football here as we get set for quarter number 4. That one hurts a bit. That was a golden opportunity to possibly put this one on ice, but he comes up empty.
And how big of a miss might that turn out to be? Stay tuned. There's still time left on the clock. This could be critical.
Still a 1-score game. Had he hit that, it would have been 2 scores. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Pressure comes, and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. They'll set up a throw. They'll find Everett there, complete. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Here we go with McCaffrey. And he's able to pick up the 1st down here before he goes down at the 26. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. The throw over the middle taken in. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Now back to throw. Flushed out right. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. On the give, this is Harris. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. They're going to look to throw. And this is caught. He's got a touchdown, LA. Gerald Everett there to make the grab. And the Chargers have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. Here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. And the failure to convert and tie the game. Now the pressure shifts back to the defense.
But I think it was the right play. I think it was the right call to try and tie the game there. Kick an extra point, you're still down 1. What's the sense? I like what they did.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Throwing, Brissett. The left side completion to Jones. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And some room to roam now. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. Play fake, Brissett. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Brissett sets to throw it. Oh, no, he lost the football. And picked up by the Chargers. Does the big boy have the juice? Past the 20. And they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, LA. So a big turn of events there. This defense makes the play. They return it for the score, and now they have the lead.
So much for ball security for the offense. Playing with a lead in the second half. They give the ball up, and all of a sudden they're behind.
Big-time fumble. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. From the 29, Brissett. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Brissett. A slant to Jones. And he's taken down all the way inside the LA 10. A big play there on the catch and run. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Again, it's Brissett. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down. The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. And they'll run it here. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a one-score game. That'll be a pickup of just 2. And that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal. Now Brissett. And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked up by Ambry Thomas. And the Chargers have just about sewn up this football game. They'll try and burn some clock now with McCaffrey. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively they burn it here with 1:51 left. Second down and right back to McCaffrey. And the Chiefs D closes in on him again, and they drop him behind the line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. So a change of possession here on the punt. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. Here's Brissett. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. And down by 5. They've got to go for it here on fourth down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. Good bounce-back win. They take the knee. Can't stop the clock defensively. Tough opening week loss, but now 1-1.
Shows that they handled things really well. A lot of teams panic after a week 1 loss, and they start to think that the sky's falling. This team realized there's a long season, and they feel very talented, and they get it done in this one.
So this one's over. It's in the win column for the L.A. Chargers, and it took a big fourth quarter to do it, but bottom line, they got the job done.
Yeah, it is the bottom line, isn't it? A few anxious moments along the way, though, a few sweaty palms, not just for the team, but for their fans. As you mentioned, down going into the fourth quarter. How about the rally? How about the comeback? Getting it done on both sides of the ball, holding them when they needed to, and finding ways to get points when they had the football.
So for the Chargers, they make amends for their week 1 loss by winning their home opener. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.